Man, go fuck yourself, bitch. Oh shit!
Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Dane, yes. As you can see, I'm back on DBD. I'm not gonna lie, this video should have been posted like 2 days ago, but I've been being lazy as a motherfucker because, yes. Honestly, it's not even just that, I've also been addicted to Warframe too. I've been like hell addicted to Warframe, bro. Like, seriously, like, whew, it's been bad. Been real bad. Like, golly. But no, yeah, I'm on the PTB again for DBD, and I basically just want to do like a little actual showcase, like legitimate showcase, like my opinion on like the new characters and the perks and stuff. Because the stream I did of this, I didn't really I did do it, but it was like really like rushed and stuff, kind of. Cause when like play the game, so it was just kind of just like woo. I was like all over the fucking place, really, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're probably just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna record, just make a little recording right here, just to show you my actual opinion. Yeah, his power, it's pretty sick. Like, I'm not gonna read all this, but hey, yo, I'm trying to like tell them something. Can you relax? Cool. I'm trying to tell them what your power is, so you can like, you know, aura farm and shit. But essentially, what you can do, right? And I played him through the live stream, so this video is after the live stream, so I already like know. So I can basically just run you down. Fine attack literally is just fucking. Basically like a not projectile, but it shows like when you like see a survivor, it shows like a little circle thing, and you can like pretty much and like hit a survivor from across the thing. But yeah, the fine attack thing is pretty cool. It's honestly pretty easy to use too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it makes this killer pretty strong, like dead ass. Then you have the special ability, the upside down and undergate, which this is the under the map thing I was talking about. Like, you basically just like you just fucking subdue yourself. What in the goddamn? But you basically just subdue yourself onto the ground and just start fucking just going through the map like under the ground type shit. And you actually go pretty fast too. Like, it's actually like his mobility pretty much. Like, it's like his mobility to go through the map a lot faster, which I think is honestly kind of sick. Then once you find somebody, you can like emerge from the fucking like the whole thing. You're like upside down, and it's really cool. Like, he's straight up just aura farming at that point. Like, he's basically just the definition of aura farming when he's like, hey, it's pretty cool. I'll probably put some gameplay for it, but it's pretty cool. An item war breaker, and then you have the grandfather clocks, which is just straight out just fucking Freddy. It's gonna be honest here. This is basically just it's pretty similar to the Freddy mechanic where I have to like go to the clocks to stop them and stuff. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Just the only thing that's different is you, instead of being asleep, you're kind of just like in the upside down. And while the upside down thing's activated, he can attack you with his vine attack stuff pretty easy and stuff. Like, he's basically just hella buffed at that point, and you would want to listen to Run Up Right Here. You know what I mean? Like that song. So you can like get him away so he doesn't have to like beat the shit out of you. Pretty much. That's essentially what his whole power is. I said it in like the shittiest way possible, but hey, I'm not a great guy at explaining things, so I'm just going with what I'm thinking about, basically. Alright, let's go over the goddams, right? Can I just turn back time? No, stop. Turn back the clock. Which, this is essentially just Pop Goes the Weasel with like a remote charge, if that makes any sense. You can just remotely just Pop Goes the Weasel, pretty much. I gotta read it still, but it's pretty much what it is, just to make it like easier for you. After hooking a survivor for 60 seconds, press the ability button 1 to make a target generator within 20 meters explode. Lose 10% for August and sarcasm. So yeah, like I said, it's literally just Pop Goes the Weasel if you had a remote charge, dude. But I mean, you can't just be whatever though, of course. You have to be 20 meters, which 20 meters is actually, it's pretty fucking close to the generator. It's not really super far like you may think or anything like that. Like, it's, yeah, you gotta be decently close to the generator to do it, but it's pretty cool. When you do it, Vector does like his like hand thing, and it's like, oh shit, I just destroyed up my mind. Like, it makes you feel like you're actually Vector with his power, right? You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Group project. Ooh. This is basically like another perk in the game too, but a little bit different. I'm kind of like fading on the name because I haven't played this game in a long time, other than like the PTB of this. But since that, it's been a while, so I kind of forgot. But when a totem is blessed or cleansed, Block a random unblocked generator for 30 seconds. Ooh, yeah, it's basically like the one plague perk, I think, corrupt intervention, right? But like instead of the beginning of the game, it's involved with totems, right? Like instead of like the second game starts, gens are blocked. No, it only happens like it only blocks. Also, it doesn't block all the gens either. It only blocks a random gen, so it's not really like corrupt, but it's like corrupt because it blocks gens, but it blocks a gen instead of multiple. It also only works too if you cleanse a gen, right? But still, like golly. It also gives you undetectable too. I didn't even realize that. That's kind of cool actually. So yeah, if you ask me, it's kind of like just like a little bit of it's like a worse corrupt intervention if you think about it. Kind of just yeah, it's a worse corrupt intervention that gives you undetectable. That's essentially what that kind of is. I mean, not fully, but for the most part. Yeah. All right, then you have the third one, Hexed Hive Mind. Which, if this is the perk I'm thinking about, I think this perk actually works pretty well. This would actually work pretty well if like a full hex build. But let me read it again just to make sure, because it's been a while since I've read it. The first time you hook any survivor, a dual totem becomes a hex totem. Ooh. Generators are highlighted. The intensity of the generator's auras reveals the repair progress. When one generator remains, all remaining generators explode. Lose 10% progress, start regressing. Next time becomes dull. Okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it was Secret Project. It wasn't. Yeah, it's Secret Project that's good of like a hex build. This one can be. I mean. It literally just relies on your hex totem not getting destroyed, though. We all know how that is. We all know how that is when it comes to hex totems, bro. We try to run a whole hex build. Your shit is gone before 2 gens are done. Just I'm being honest, like it's just gone. Unless they're like in god spots, then cool, good for you. But like most times, the totems are like in the shittiest spots ever, and you're not really gonna get much value off this. But I'm not saying you're not gonna. It's possible. It's just you gotta just hope your thing, you know what I mean? Also, it does involve with like, you know, hook and survivor, I guess. So, hold up. You hook a survivor, dual totem becomes hex totem. Yeah, but okay, yeah. The first part you can get done, right? Like you just gotta hook survivor to get the totem hex. But the problem about that is that once that turns into a hex, people are gonna find that shit. That's they're just gonna, unless it's in a really good spot. Yep, pretty much. Because you can't actually get progress off the thing until like one generator. I mean, okay, you can get some value off of like the intensity of the generator bullshit, I guess, that generator aura stuff. That's like the only value I feel like you're gonna get off of it. Which honestly, I don't know. Like the final part of it, like when the generator like explodes and stuff, like that's not really gonna do shit. I'm gonna be honest. No, like, I don't know. Maybe. Like the only time I can see this being good, like dead ass, is if you actually like get it to the end game. If this hex does not get destroyed and it becomes like end game ish, like you're making like a whole end game build plus this with like Undying, where the fuck, like Undying, Hex Mine, whatever the fuck, and then the other 2 are like end game. And let's say you somehow get this to like actually work, then that's the best value you're gonna get out of it. But other than that, it's like, I don't know, because most time like many times out of 10, your hexes are just gonna be gone before endgame even happens. So it's just like, or like by endgame with like the last gen, you know what I mean? Like it's just like I don't really see the purpose of that. I really don't, unless you get really lucky and no one finds this hex. If they don't find it, then good for you. But if they do find it, you're kind of just fucked. Yeah. Sometimes it just is. All right, let's get into the perks. Bada boom, bada boom. Okay. What the goddamn? That's a weird name for a perk, but I like it at the same time. All right, let's read it. After completing 20% worth of repairs, press ability button 1 next to a window. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this is literally just acid trap, I think. The pallet trap thing. Yeah, it's literally just acid trap, but on a window. That's what this perk literally is. It's literally just acid trap, but on a window. Pretty much. The trap triggers when the killer performs a vault on a window, inflicting them with 50% hindered for 6 seconds. Almost in 60 seconds. Imagine. That'd be fucked. Like, a lot of people would be using this perk if that was the case. Oh my god. But yeah, no. Yeah, no, dude. It's literally just acid trap on the window, which I don't hate because it hasn't been done before, but still, it's just like. Change the plan. You start with 2 tokens. While inside a locker and holding a non-event toolbox, press ability button 2 to spend 1 token and transfer your toolbox into a medkit of the same rarity for a random add-on of the same rarity. The new medkit has 100% of its charges. Oh yeah, I remember this perk. Yep. Yeah, me and a friend of mine were trying to combine this perk with a Gabriel perk, which... This perk. Yeah, Scavenger. We're trying to like mix them, see if change the plan can work with Scavenger because you have a toolbox and this one involves toolbox and stuff. But it doesn't really do that. Same time though, at the same time, I to be fair though, at the same time, I haven't actually fully tested this out. I half-ass tested it because I didn't really do the full mobility of it. Well, not mobility, but you know what I mean, like that. I haven't actually like did the full like. The thing of it, because I'm pretty because you have to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta like loot a chest, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe this could actually be good with it then, because I never actually found a chest for this. So honestly, this could deadass actually work with it. I don't actually know for sure though. Yeah, maybe it can be deadass too. I think Scavenger probably would work well with this. You know what? I don't actually fully know yet. If you guys want to test this out on your own, on your own accord, then sure, right? But for me, I might test it out. I don't know. The only time I played this PTB, I shit you not, was when I streamed it. I don't know, cause like, it'd be dead ass. So y'all, I'm like still very 50-50 on this game. Cause yeah, this is a nice chapter, good way to start the year for DBD and all that. But like, I'm still just like, I don't know, man. Y'all could fuck it up any moment now. Last year was such a shit show to the fact where I'm just like, I don't know, man. So I don't know. But yeah, maybe these 2 perks could work. I don't actually know fully yet. I was gonna give you guys a straight answer until I realized I never actually fully tested this. So I'm fucking know. Like I used them both in the game, but I never actually like used them to their full capabilities. So I don't actually know. I never found a chest to loot when I was like using chain plans. So I don't actually know. Maybe like I said, test out on your own accord and let me know if it works or not, because I really don't know. Then you got a teamwork perk, full circuit. For each survivor repairing a generator few, the size of the good skill check zone is increased by 20. Oh yeah, this is like another one of those. You could probably run this with like prove thyself. Potential energy maybe by Victorino possibly. I don't really know. Probably not, but it's a possibility. I don't know. Probably not. I'm just gonna think so because it's generated, but probably not. I'm trying to think of like other perks you can run this with. That I don't know. I've only thought about prove thyself. That's like a basic perk. Like everyone knows that shit. You know what I mean? But like there's some like actually hold up. Better together. Hold up. Better together could honestly work with that. Yeah, no, because like there's one I say this. You could probably pair this with teamwork because you can let people know. Be like, hey yo, I'm working on a gen over here, jackass. Help me out. You know, I'm all like, yeah, because like the order generators, you current parents, because yeah, you know what I mean. And you could have them come over here, get the value off this, press prove themselves. I mean, shit, you could have a whole gen build of this. I mean, goddamn, works. Okay, now we got 11 though. 11. And yeah, by the way, yeah. I should probably show you guys I'll show you guys the bloody prestiges last before I send you all the gameplay, okay? Fuck. But yeah, her P1 though, not bad. 11's P9, wherever the fuck, P6, wherever the fuck. I'm so used to calling P3s. I played this game way back in the day, but yeah, her P3-6 thing is really cool. Like her bloody looks awesome. I actually like it. She probably has my favorite one when it comes to everyone in the collection. All right. Extra sensory perception. Okay, which this is basically like her version of her powers here, because you know the entity's like, nope, can't get the power theory spell. Nope. So you got nerfed. This is like kind of like version. Yeah. Crouch for 4 seconds to see the auras of survivors, killers, and a variety of objects. These are revealed in an expanding 44-meter radius. You gain elusive and oblivious, which elusive is a new effect to me. I'm just now starting to hear it. I'll be honest. I haven't played this game in a hot minute, but Yeah, it literally says down here though, elusive survivors' auras cannot be seen. They leave no scratch marks, pools of blood, or make grunts of pain. Oblivious prevents survivors from hearing or being affected by the killer's... Huh. Yeah. That's the problem though, you are oblivious though. Yeah. Like, the elusive part's pretty cool, but you're oblivious, so you don't really even, like, hear the heartbeat or anything, so it's like, oh my. But I didn't read this part, though. When you start crouching, or after 11 seconds, all effects of this perk end and enters a 40-second cooldown. Well, shit. Hey. Okay. Makes sense, because, I mean, if there was no cooldown, you could just keep doing it and be like, no, I mean, just, like, have intel and everything. So, that's fair. Damn. I don't really know how I feel about this perk, because I'm gonna be straight up honest. Like the buddy I was playing with during the live stream when I was doing this was saying run it with Urban Evasion. And honestly, yeah, running this with Urban Evasion would honestly work pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's a good synergy with this deadass. But like at the same time though, it's like what? I have another teamwork perk, soft spoken. For each survivor repairing a generator with you, the range at which the generator's noise is heard is reduced by 25%. While repairing with at least one other survivor, you repair 5% faster. Huh. Okay. So I just now noticed that, but both these teamwork perks literally make you work on the gen 5% faster. You can run both the teamwork perks if you wanted to, I guess. I'm pretty sure if I'm right about this. Hold up. Yeah, Dustin, 5% faster, 5. Yeah. So you could straight up like run both these perks if you wanted to. Go ahead and make it 10% faster. I feel like unless they don't stack, but it says nothing about how they don't. Like, there's nothing that says they don't stack. So you could probably have that stack, honestly, if you wanted to. Yeah, just run both perks, but like god damn. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, we see you. Gain 1 token when the killer reveals your aura. Shays. Why is this kind of like Object of Obsession a little bit? This perk literally reminds you of that. It really does. Just the only thing that's different has fucking tokens. I swear to God. Well, let me read the rest of it though, because, yeah. Maybe I could be wrong. When you have 4 tokens, they are all consumed, and the killer's aura is revealed to you and all the survivors for 18 seconds. Yeah, no, this is literally just... Yeah, this is literally just fucking... Object of Obsession if it had tokens and if you can see like other survivors. Well, P6, whatever the fuck. I'm just gonna say full bloody outfit, okay? It just makes it easier. So I'm not like confusing myself and confusing y'all, but yeah. Her bloody outfit is pretty cool in my opinion. I like it. It's not the greatest ever, yeah, but like it's pretty like accurate to like what, because like she has like, for example, she has like the bloody like tear eyes things that happen like in the show. She has like the bloody hair. She has bloody hair and stuff. Like it's pretty accurate to like what she like kind of looked like during the show when she got like all like bloody and stuff. So it's pretty accurate. I'm trying to say. Yeah. And then you got Dustiones. Ooh. I also wish the Eddie and Robin also got the bloody outfits too, but they don't, sadly. But yeah, then you got Eddie's. I'm not Eddie's. Dustin's. And Dustin's is just. I don't really. I'll be honest. Like you can see it, but barely. You know what I mean? Like you can barely see it. He just doesn't have a whole lot of blood on him, which I just kind of wish he had more. Yeah. Like I don't know, because every time I see like a survivor get a bloody outfit and they like barely have any blood on them, I'm just like, the fuck. Like, I kind of wish they just like had a lot more to be that ass. But that's just me though. That's just me. All right. Bloody bullshit too. I'm not gonna lie. I actually am kind of disappointed. It's not really the greatest. See, like it's one of those you can. It's almost like Dustin's kind of like you can see it, but it's not like amazing. It's just there. You know what I mean? And I really wish it was like more. All right, now last but not least, we will do the Moris. Yeah. And this guy, he has 2 different Moris, by the way. It's pretty goddamn sick. Here's some clips of it right now. Well, let's see what the Mori looks like. Who cares? It's probably just like a sit. Yeah, exactly. You know? Whoa. Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? There is a second Mori. Holy shit! I always love to see when a killer gets added and they have like multiple Moris. It's such a really cool feature, I'm not even gonna lie. But that about does it for this little showcase here. I just wanted to basically show you all the cool things and stuff. And yeah, I have a little new routine now I want to do with these videos. Is I basically just want to have the whole showcase be in a video that have like the actual just me playing the game in streams basically. And that's kind of how I just want to do it from now on, because why the hell not, you know? But I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye!